Station 1. Sooneo versus ToxicNut. Now we see Sooneo being the runner-up in Grand Finals last week. Let's see what happens this time around.
Yeah, that godlike clip from AJX.
Oh man. Maybe we'll get a run back in Grand Finals, who knows? That was some crazy play.
Alright, both players are in the room. Let's see, I'm sure Sooneo is probably going to go with his patented green arrow. Or some Cyborg. Okay, now I'm kind of confused why he's picking Cyborg in this matchup. I think green arrow does a lot better, but it might be a comfort thing.
Maybe we'll see. We've seen some play against Samij during War of the Gods, and maybe or just he wants to play this character
Gotham City.
and knows something about this matchup that he feels comfortable enough to play. So we got ToxicNut versus Sooneo. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Begin.
Rocking the tournament
That's
shader
down
versus
3, I
not
like
shader.
it.
Oh, but he's going with
down
the
3. That is like a sick down 3. The Roomba vacuum.
interesting to
Just
see
swoop to the
the
corner.
sweeping drone from Sooneo. I guess.
Alright, and now this is where Cyborg loses. Get out the corner, young man.
Oh, that corner is looking not so good. He gets a Catwoman. Oh, and he grapples just in time.
Like, as Cyborg versus Catwoman, you die. Like, it's just, you just lost.
Exactly. And he's not gonna combo. He's gonna keep chipping him out. Huge damage. Oh, but he catches him just in time. Now you're able to convert.
Opened up. No meter to convert up the combo. Whoa.
Watch it. Be careful. But so it seems like Sooneo is focusing.
Oh,
and the combo.
Oh, B&Bs.
So it seems like Sooneo is heavily focusing on sweeping drones. I'm guessing to disable Catwoman's ability to extend combos with the cat dash, which is really smart, and I really never thought of that.
Yeah, definitely. It's really good for that, and good for a Catwoman that likes to jump a lot. If you can anti her, because she'll end up landing on it.
Exactly.
But it's just getting in this corner right now is not the fun times of this world. Good job, use of the rockets to get out.
Cyborg has a lot of tools, and now he's going in, knowing that Toxic has to respect it, and there you go, what I'm talking about. Cannot extend combos. Gets the hit, but I'm surprised Sooneo's not clashing. He's losing a lot of health for this. And it seems like he has to be careful. I guess he's saving a meter for bounce cancels. But let's see what he can get going. Now ToxicNut can't clash if he gets hit. But it seems like he's chipping away at his health. And that's just like that. Sooneo loses the round. First game goes to ToxicNut.
Catwoman wins.
Yeah, this matchup is tough, man. I mean, like, Catwoman does good damage, that back 3. Cyborg has like a lot of big gaps in his strings that she can exploit. But he played it well, though. I will say that. He played it very well.
He played it a lot better than I expected. But I'm really surprised he wasn't able to clash, and I would have agreed with the decision if he was able to get a few good hits into maybe a background bounce back 3 into transition, which would have been a lot of damage. He couldn't clash, and I'm just surprised that Sooneo wasn't able to utilize that in that situation. But let's see, in a power stage character, very good stage for Cyborg, zoning and huge unblockable interactables, one of the few unblockables.
He definitely needs to get rid of those just to make sure that he doesn't get to jump off of those. And
yeah, Catwoman jump-ins are very superior in the mid-range. Charging up a shot. Oh, and Sooneo thought it was gonna punish, but it's ToxicNut using the forward advancing string to not get punished.
oh, opened up by the forward 3. Finish your plate, young man. Good cancel on the rockets. Yeah, get rid of those interactables. Good read on the dash in.
Revolution starts here.
Rocket call out. Good Great spacing, just making sure that Catwoman can approach and read with the cat dash into the corner.
Now you're in
and
the
this is where
corner.
Cyborg dies.
That's not where you want to be against Catwoman, especially against Cyborg.
Nice DP.
And now the sweeping drone, keeping it secure and chipping away at his health.
Nice, down
good
two.
anti-air.
This is for Bruce.
Whiff and I'll punish
Good
you.
clash.
It's just like Cyborg says, whiff and I'll punish you, which is what Suneo's been doing. Very
Nice.
good adaptive
Jump
play.
one.
Keeping the rocket secure. It seems like ToxicNut is not cat dashing, hopes to not get punished by the rockets.
And the fake wake up DP is not a wake up, young man. It's not a real one.
It can catch a lot of people though. If they don't expect it.
Oh,
That's not what we
wow,
want.
open dub. Looks like he is going to smithereens right now.
Sooneo has to be really careful.
Whoa.
Oh, what is this weird interactable trickery that I just witnessed? Ooh, holding the blaster. Keeping him in check. Cyborg has a lot of mind games with this blaster. And so many tools, full screen, and there you go, just going in.
Nice punish by
down
Sooneo. Good drop down, down one into the DP.
Now this is a much better game from Sooneo than the first one. So what I really like about these sets is when you get a close game in, you have the right idea. All it takes is just for one game for you to adapt and polish up your play and making those few adjustments that make the difference between winning the next match.
Definitely, definitely. Now the only problem I have with the character named Cyborg, why did they give him a bad fade in this game? I just need to know who was his barber.
Yeah, that is. I didn't even notice that either.
Like I noticed that when I started learning, I'm like, yo,
Oh,
why is
no.
his fade so bad? Who the hell is his barber?
No one's
Well,
no
let's
one's
get
gonna
back
shape
into it.
no one's gonna shape up that Cyborg head. Oh, and there you go, and he converted off of it on a wake up
Ooh,
and catches
overhead.
the 4-3.
Lockdown pressure. Great spacing, staying right out of that interactable beam.
Making the sweeping drone to keep him safe. Oh, and he read the jump, but now ToxicNut is getting so much chip and damage, eating away. About to be a super convincing first health bar, and it
Great
chips him
finish.
out.
This is almost a perfect, foot perfect.
Sooneo is making those call outs, and there you go, keeping the drone secure and taking away the interactables to not be used for as a needless launcher.
Nice, and the conversion with the combo with the rocket.
Sooneo really loves his zoning characters, knows what makes them crack. And there you go, more blocking. You can chip away your life.
This is an excellent display of spacing. Oh my goodness,
What a read.
get sniped, young man. Get out my air.
And there you have it. Every game gets a little better, and Sooneo is playing his zoning game so much more than the last.
Cyborg.
I wonder who ToxicNut is going to. I don't know if he, not sure if he has a Superman or another character that he could go to.
ToxicNut definitely needs a minute after that because this zoning is really mess with your head. A lot of people test their patience of a lot of players, and you don't want to go in there flustered, getting impatient with every hit of the projectile. So it seems like I agree with the patience and the waiting that ToxicNut has before going into the next set.
Fighters approaching Metropolis.
Okay, so
Begin.
let's see how.
Game four.
Just and it's
opened up with the jump too.
That was a really good decision.
The Sooneo
Now.
special.
Backing into the corner, ToxicNut is playing a lot more patient and
Hugo just
composed.
staggers.
Sunni's in a bad position right now.
This is not a fun time when you playing some Cyborg. Oh no, he tried to go for the cat evade. Now you're in the corner. Oh, now he dropped.
That corner combo was gonna work out, but he dropped it. He's playing a lot more patient. The drone gonna keep him secure. I'm trying to do the chip game.
And it does seem like Sooneo added some new elements to his game, because I saw last week he wasn't using grapple almost at all, and now he's using it a lot more, which is very impressive.
Yes, and the interactive mode closed out the first health bar. Oh, the jukebox to keep the pressure going. Chip, chip, chip. That is Suneo's game of Cyborg. If he gets those hits, it's good, but it's about the chip that matters and the meter he builds.
Whipping buttons in neutral right now. He is getting flustered.
Very. You can definitely tell because he's trying to go in and try to close this and even out the life lead.
Oh my goodness! Get out the skies, young man! Stop jumping! This is tough, man. This will be a real master comeback. Oh my goodness!
Oh, and he baits out the air escape, making him not clash. And it seems like Sooneo is on his way to moving on to the second. The drone is gonna keep it, moving in with the disrespect.
Oh,
What? What?
the savage!
That is almost savage. Savage game win I've ever seen. He's walking forward like he's walking his dog, walking on a day in the park.
That was disrespectful.
Letting his drone do the work, making
That might
him
be
jump
worse than a
over
bag,
him.
yo.
That is definitely worse than a bag. That was so disrespectful.